Hey everyone. Hi, how's it going? Ooh, I feel this Aries moon, man. Hey Alicia, what's up? Hey Jimmy. Hi Screamstress. Hi Scorpio. Hi Mad Hatter. Who else we got in here? Hey Jen D. Hey Electa. Hi Divine Torch. Hi Cara. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing tonight? It's weird. There's been like this. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Amy. Well, it's not weird. It just happens, but I don't know, man. Some people got some misdirected fire energy in this Aries moon. I feel like I've been picking up on it all day. I've gotten 3 images in a row of snakes. Hey, Bunny. Hi, Lala. What's happening? Hi, Cristobal. Hi, Melanie. What's up? Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you. All right, y'all. It's been quiet around here today with the band, so I don't know. Let's see what's up. I feel like the energy's been a little all over the place today. Every time I sit down, hey, Dainty. But let's see what comes out, shall we? Hi, June. Mad at her. I love that. Can we do Libra? Because this Aries energy is a bit weird right now. Hi, Ice Wolf. What's up? All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, just annoying, Lala. That's all. Just annoying. But nothing we can't handle. You know, the saying is laugh now, cry later. I keep hearing cry now, laugh later. I feel like it's like a laughing at the tears of an enemy. You know, on all that love and light topic, though. I know I don't come here to make enemies. I'm not here to make enemies. If you become my enemy, that's your choice. That was your conscious choice. Woman in a bathtub. Haven't seen that one yet. Is that your feeling for the day, Divine Torch? Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Hey, Pat, what's happening? Hey, Empress, welcome in. What's up, Aphrodite? All right. I feel a lot of Hecate energy the past couple of days, so I'm going right to the Hecate deck first. Let's see what's going on in the energy. She's been coming through a lot the past couple of days. Two more, please. Chords. Salvation. Destruction. Okay. Give me one more on this, please. This is laughing at the tears of your enemies. I don't know. Is this where we're going tonight? Yeah, Giz requested a new seat. He actually wants like a little, like almost like a beach chair where he can lean back and watch the screen a little bit, because we've got this screen behind us now. And I told Screamstress the other day, he asked for a hat and a wig wardrobe. That I should not be the only one having all the fun around here. So we'll see what we can do about that. Hi, Robert. What's up? What's up, Robert? Dedication. Okay. All right. This is good. What this is telling me is like, okay, with the cords, we have the cords number 36. Okay. Bondage. Salvation, number 24. Destruction, number 45. And dedication, number 27. You are dedicated to freeing yourself, no matter how much destruction it caused in the past. In the path. It may cause a path of destruction, but not because you're causing that path of destruction. You're just breaking out of bondage. Dedicated to your cause. I like this, Star Child. I like this. I like this, but other people don't like this, and that's what I've been feeling today. Hey, Rocky, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's go to this cords first, this bondage card. You freed yourself from bondage. You freed yourself from the destruction. You're dedicated to yourself and your path, your truth here. What do we need to know about these cords? This deck can be loaded. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Moon card. They're telling me to read it as the 6 of Swords. So you left in a 6 of Swords under the moon, okay? There were illusions. You may have not known what all the illusions were, but you left because you got the download here. This is somewhere where you cut a cord. What was behind the moon? The Magician in reverse. Felt that, man. And the Knight of Cups and the 6 of Cups. This is some past life energy, past life entity, something that's been a repeat. There's a little bit of a cycle of repeat here with a Magician in reverse. What more do we need to know about this Magician in reverse besides the fact that it's a Magician in reverse? Oh, that they're now in the 10 of Swords. Okay. Cry now, laugh later. It's your turn to laugh. Confirmation from Sky Witch. Okay. All right. So why the destruction card? What do we need to know? Queen of Swords. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. Man, I'm not even going to go that much further into that, okay? We know what this is, okay? You just peeped out some BS here before it happened, okay? Put your firewall up. Saw all these illusions, walked away. This Magician in reverse didn't think that you knew that they were a Magician in reverse, but you did, because that Magician in reverse came out in front of the moon, not behind the moon. Ooh, you know what they're telling me? They're telling me that you already knew the moves that this Magician in reverse was going to make before they made them. It was like they had some premeditative things going on. Like it was still just a thought. They hadn't played out the action yet. I love that. I love that. All right, tell me about this Salvation card, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Lovers, and the 10 of Cups. Because this is what was on, this is on the other side for you as you're, as somebody's hanging out in the Ten of Swords here. Okay, you just made a decision here. You made a decision. Obviously, this Magician in reverse was making you feel ungrounded. Some kind of binding and domination spells going on here, okay? But it hasn't touched you because here you are, because you're magical AF and you're super grounded, okay? And your decision was to stand in a place of this 10 of Cups of emotional fulfillment. So if you're standing in that place of emotional fulfillment, if we're like being authentic about it, then the, you know what I mean? The binding spells will not work. The binding spells don't work. Domination spells don't work. It can't work on someone who's in a 10 of Cups mindset. This is interesting. What they're telling me is if you resonate with this Magician in reverse energy, so you peeped out some actions while they were still premeditated thoughts of this person, and you got the hell out of there. And of course, that Magician in reverse did not realize it at that time, that that's why you cut cords and beat feet here, okay? Because you just like burn the bridge, right? You knew that you knew that you knew. So they attempted to continue out with this, I don't know, manipulation, magic, whatever. I'm not going to dive too far into it. I'm not going to give a Magician in reverse that much power. And then it just like kept backfiring, right? It kept backfiring because they haven't been able to put a fingerprint on your energy, right? They can't get a read on your energy. So don't realize that it keeps backfiring because you're in that 10 of Cups energy. Hey, Candy. Hey, Pure Spice. Welcome in. Hi, Jerry. Welcome in. All right, let's talk about this dedication card, the devotee. What are you dedicated to at this time? This is number 27. This is the 9. Dedicated to yourself, the world, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You're dedicated to something you're working on right now. And the Sun, great energy, Star Child. You're dedicated to something you're working on right now. We've been picking this up a lot. Like I've been picking up on this a lot, right? Seems like there's been a lot since like November about sacral energy and creation, right? And you've got this Ace of Pentacles here. It feels like this is what they're telling you about this world card is it's like, it's big. It's like a bigger leap for you. It's a bigger idea. You're stepping out of fear. Okay. But working on this idea, when you think about this idea, puts you in this Sun energy. Okay. Yeah. This was you. Like you just turned around and kind of snuck away on the ice here from that Magician in reverse. Okay. This feels like it was some kind of like ghosting situation. And then you did some like protection. All right. And with that dragon energy, okay, you got a lot of fire energy right now for what you're working on. I dig that. Okay, let me clear these cards. I want to clear this energy. I don't want more to come out about this Magician in reverse. That must be the energy I've been feeling today. I don't know, man. Somebody's angry. Thanks, Empress. I appreciate you. I'm grateful you're here. Homer Simpson in the bushes. Oh. I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's not hard to remember actually, because I really don't listen to a lot of readers. Chiron intuition is one of the few readers that I listen to. And I found it very interesting, something he said, because this is like a conversation we've had many times on Discord, right? About like return to sender. Okay. When we energetically do return to sender. Okay. There's a lot of beliefs behind that, right? We all have kind of different beliefs around that. And something he said that I love so much is he said, I don't know why people get all upset about doing return to senders. Because here's the thing, when you're doing a return to sender, you're not sending your energy, you're sending back the energy that was coming towards you. So it's not, I was like, yeah, that's so true, right? Because people, I don't know, man. Sometimes that love and light spirituality causes people to put up with a lot of crap that they don't need to. And it's true. You're just sending back the energy that was sent to you. Again, not here to make enemies. Not here to make enemies. It's your conscious choice whether you want to become the enemy. Whether we be sending that energy back. All right, let's see what else will come out of this Kate deck. Right? Really? Screamstress, you're right. It is. It's a balancing. You know, I've had to think a lot about that, right? About what my feelings and beliefs are about that. But I also have some like twisted, I had some really twisted theology for several years. So, okay. Deflection. Look at that card too. Look at the artwork on that card. Deflection. Number 13. Sacredness retreat. That's right, man. You got to deflect that energy, send it back to have that sacred space in that retreat. Okay. We have lover of solitude, retreat, temple, sacredness, averter of evil, deflection. We have one more, please. The cave, incubation. Am I I feel like am I channeling your energy right now, Jimmy? The cave. Okay. They're showing me, it's interesting. They're showing me almost like an energetic photograph, right? Like taking a photo of someone's energy, if you can picture that. Taking like an energetic snapshot of someone before we let them into our space. Because it's sacred, right? You're of high value. I think we talked about that this week, right? Your energy is of high value. Everything about you, your physical body, your energetic imprint, your emotions, your mind, your space. Thanks, Scorpio. I always forget to say that. Hey, Gemini 333, what's up? Welcome in. I don't believe you've been here for a live. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. All right, so let's look at this deflection card first, number 13. They're also saying there's a you can take that energetic snapshot by creating like a retreat in the mind, okay? Figuring out a form of meditation to where if you're trying to look at someone's energetic signature, strength. Man, the strength card in this deck is intense. I'll show it to you in just a second. Tell me more about this deflection card. Tell me more about the deflection card, please. It is hot as Hades in this theater tonight, and it's really weird because it's really cold today in San Francisco. It's like cold and wet and rainy. Hi, Leonard. What's up? Glad you're here. Extreme stress. Strength, death in the reverse. I like this already. Okay. Give me one more. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, fire, 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 fire. Because actually it's that sounds kind of preachy. I don't know if I want to say that. Don't let the idea of being a light worker put out your fire, okay? Because there's a lot of philosophies on that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of philosophies on that. And with the Strength card and the Death in reverse, look at this Strength card, man. This Strength card's kind of off the chain. It's the only Strength card I've ever seen with the devil on it. All right, and this is fire. This is fire energy. See, this Magician in reverse was trying to say, I can't say that word on this channel, right? What is it I'm allowed to say? Unaliving? Some kind of unaliving. Okay? But something prompted you here. Something prompted you to you went 10 toes down in your fire energy. Hi, Pineapple Princess. What's up? I'm grateful you're here. And this is what came out in the balance, right? The Death card in reverse. That's interesting. I'd be interested to know how you saw that because everybody does it a little differently, right? And the band was really clear when they gave me that download that it was even at the point of premeditation, you caught on to it, right? And then they showed me this it almost looked like an Alex Gray painting. It's like taking a snapshot of someone's energetic field and energetic body in the mind. And so you immediately pulled out your fire energy here. Okay. So this is that Magician in reverse energy. Okay. We talk about people that are, okay. We talk about some people, there's a lot of people just walk around with emotional wounds, right? They literally know not what they do. Okay. But if this message resonates with you, this person knows what they do. Okay. They tend to play, feels like they have multiple personas, but they also tend to play the victim. Okay. And usually we'll find that you find that in personality archetypes, right? Someone who likes to play a victim likes to make victims. It's a effed up dichotomy, but it's true. I've seen it many, many times. And so that's the whole thing. If you hadn't pulled out this fire energy, there is a potential that you could have fell to some sort of victimization, right? That's that. Our doctrine can get us messed up sometimes, is all I'm going to say about that. Okay. If we don't really look at the core of it, if we don't look at the core of why we believe it, or how is it working in our life, or how is it helping in our life, okay? Yeah, that's great. That's awesome, Pineapple Princess. Same to me. This is our school, right? There's a lot of hard lessons in this, right? So there's lessons in like extending our energy. But in these cases too, it's a matter, I think it's more of a matter of like us not trusting our intuition. Like there's some kind of belief or logic that will override that. Like even when we feel like everything in our gut sometimes of like, something's off with this person, something feels really off with this person, but we're like, oh, we don't want to be rude, or maybe they went through a lot of things, or I mean, I have had that bend for a lot of my life. I mean, I'm a very empathetic person. I was a social worker. Like people go through stuff, man. Like I know it and I feel it, but that's also bit me in the ass before. Okay, like hard. And I don't think I'm the only one who's experienced that. All right. Well, your magic is on fire here. Okay, we know this. You peeped this out. You premeditated something here. So let's move. I'm going to move to the witch's hour. Let's talk a little more about your magic, because it's feeling pretty fierce. This Aries moon feels a bit fierce today. Hey, Pluto princess, what's up? Natasha, I'm glad you're allergic to that off feeling. I trained myself to be allergic to that off feeling. I had to. There was a time I wasn't. There was a time I was not. But that happens, right? Like when we're young, I think, and a lot of people will like gaslight our intuition and things like that and be like, oh, you're imagining things, or different forms of trauma and abuse can do that. Then it's like that sensor gets turned off. I know myself, I had to retrain it. Hey, Marianne, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Melanie is also in Australia. Miss Melanie Lane, glad you're here. How did I retrain it? First and foremost, I started trusting myself again. I stopped I by any means I would trust my gut instincts, even if I thought it was wrong. It doesn't matter. Like I would move out of the way. It wasn't even worth questioning myself anymore. Okay. Because between like a combination of like healing from trauma and also some really effed up religious indoctrination in my life, like I completely quieted my inner voice. It's like my third eye was slammed shut. My intuition was slammed shut. And so the most important thing I could do was trust myself and not even worry about if my intuition was wrong or if I was making mistakes. And the truth is 99.9% of the time it was right. So and it feels awkward to trust ourselves like that at first, I think, again, when we haven't for a while, but it's critical. It's critical to our peace, right? It's critical to our happiness. It's critical to be able to discern other energies, because unfortunately a lot of the world is not introspective. Okay, a lot of the world doesn't take accountability for their own crap. All right. And yeah, and they don't do any work of like healing emotional wounds, right? So hurt people, and it was like, it's time to get out of the way of hurt people. I can love you from afar. Yeah, Saturn's full of hard truths, isn't it? Solitary witch, heal yourself first. That's right. First and foremost, heal yourself. Familial deep bonds. Okay. I shouldn't have been talking about that as we were shuffling those cards, but this is what's coming out. Say yes and let go. The spell is cast. All right, this is where these situations are the hardest, right? Under this card of deep wounds, it says familial. Okay. Talking about familial bonds here. And it's saying to be the solitary witch, okay, and heal yourself first. Heal yourself first and foremost. Everyone has to be responsible for their own healing journey. We can't get people to choose healing. We can't get people to choose a 9 of Cups energy. We can't get people to choose to do the right thing, or, so it's heal thyself. It's heal thyself. By us being healed, if you're working on healing yourself, you're a healer. Let's put it that way. Okay. You don't even have to be a spiritual practitioner of any sorts to be a healer. If you're doing the work, you're a healer. Okay. Because what this is telling me is that your family's not. Book of spells, and the spell is cast. Learn and let go. Learn these things. Learn these things and find out what resonates with you. Look into the knowledge, okay, of some of these ancestral wounds, of some of these family dynamics, right? The more you know, okay? And it's like, I know for me, it's interesting at this phase in my life because I feel like I'm doing just as much unlearning as I am learning, okay? A lot, especially around like if you had asked people 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago what my most like prominent trait was, they would all say the same thing, and they would say loyalty. Okay. And I know for myself, I was loyal to people to a fault. And yes, part of that is my intrinsic value. Okay. I do believe in being loyal to people. But I was loyal to the wrong people. And I felt obligated to be loyal to family. Right? I mean, a lot of us do. Now, it just depends on how much they're rocking your space, right? How much are they interfering with your space? Are they allowing you energetic sovereignty, and are you allowing them energetic sovereignty? Right? Walking away is allowing other people energetic sovereignty, and typically the only reason why we have to walk away because it's not being reciprocated. Right? So there's an invitation here for you to learn with these book of spells, okay? And I feel like it is to learn more. I know we talk a lot about shadow work, right? But the purpose of the learning is so then when we learn, we can really reflect more on like where these core beliefs come from. Okay. Is the knowledge inherited? Is the knowledge that you seek, are your beliefs based off of inherited knowledge, or is it knowledge that you have gone out and you have seeked for yourself? And not saying that all inherited knowledge is bad. That's not the case at all. Okay. Like, absolutely not the case. But what resonates with your soul? Yeah. Nature versus nurture, for sure. For sure. This is definitely a nature versus nurture. I want to know more about this spell is cast. If you're in this yes card, I feel like you're letting something go and saying yes to yourself right now, the way that these cards are falling, and it's talking about being the solitary witch. I also feel the energy of scapegoat too. Some of you may have been the scapegoat for your families, for your circles. This is all about biases and lack of communication. Tell me more about this spell cast. The spell is cast. Let go. Oh, you have a victory here. Oh, the 3 of Pentacles. Very cool. Okay. 7 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles again. Okay, I like this. I like this, Star Child. Okay. This definitely feels like with this 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Okay, this is definitely this. They're giving me 2 messages. Of course, it's like it's either like this is all about beliefs around monetary gain and money here with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we know the 10 of Pentacles can mean a lot of things, but specifically the band is talking to me about how we view money, how we view finances. Okay. There are many of us that it's not just religion. It can be culture, right? It's culture, it's family, it's dogmatic beliefs, institutional beliefs. It's so many things around actually that it's not okay to have a lot of money is what they're telling me. Okay. That there's actually victory. That there's like a victory in poverty. That's nuts. Anyone who's preaching that, I wonder if they've ever actually been poor. Wonder if they've ever actually been homeless. I highly doubt it. So that's pretty specific for someone. I don't know, but they're saying to like look at beliefs around money, around abundance, and around wealth. Look at where the roots of those beliefs come from. Is it inherited? All right, because your 10 of Pentacles can look like whatever you want it to look like. They're also talking about like biases about people with money. Okay, that sometimes the lens is skewed. Okay, about people with money and what people with money look like. That's definitely an inherent belief, right? Yeah, down the rabbit hole of our beliefs. That's how we get to our 10 of Pentacles, though, right? Because if some of us here are believing, have this really kind of dark, money's an energy. Okay, thank you. This is what they're telling me. Money's an energy. It's just an energy. It's a tool like anything else, right? Do you work for money or does money work for you? And there's inherited beliefs around that and around abundance. Okay, they're also talking to me about feminine energies that have a lot of abundance. I don't know who that's for, but there are lots of beliefs around that too, right? How that abundance is acquired. Interesting. Huh. Okay. But however anyone else is doing their 10 of Pentacles and making their 10 of Pentacles is none of your business, none of my business, none of anyone else's business. But what is our business is what is our belief systems about living our best life? It was the 10 of Cups that came out before, around having a life of a 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles. Okay, what our idealism of family might look very different than our parents, our ancestors, our neighbors, even our culture. Okay. And also in our 10 of Pentacles and about abundance and what does wealth look like to people. And it's all, at the end of the day, there's no right or wrong about it. This is just like a why do you believe what you believe? And are those beliefs helping you or hindering you to getting towards that life that you're seeking of a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups? Okay, I've never heard anyone say that they don't want a life of a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups. But there might be some things holding us back from getting there because we believe it's supposed to look a certain way. Okay, or we have certain beliefs around wealth and abundance in all aspects: money, health, relationships. Lots of interesting conversations today on Discord around what a 10 of Pentacles looks like for each of us in relationships. That's for sure. You know what was really interesting about that Discord conversation today? Why I told y'all I love that thread so much, for those of you that are on that thread, is that like that reading that I posted yesterday, I got less comments on that reading, I think, than like any reading in a year. So I was like, I wonder, like, are people liking a lot of self-reflection? Is it just like not resonating? Like, not that it even matters, but I am human. So sometimes I think about those things, right? And then, and then I open up Discord and I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. This channel messages some buttons. Always take both pills. That's right, the red and the blue. We want to experience it all. Man, if you don't love being human, you're missing out. Like, you're just missing out, okay? Look, we can be as ethereal as we want to, and don't get me wrong. I'm a medium. I talk to pass on people all freaking day long and hang out with spirits, but I also love being human, even in the tragedy of it. The purple pill. Yeah, that's true. Jimmy, look at that. You're making purple. This yes card is the Page of Wands. Okay, everyone knows what my definition of the Page of Wands card is. If you have been here before, this is the Fleetwood Mac card. This is the go your own way card, is what I call it. Okay, and that is your invitation in this yes card. Okay, yes is also number 5, which is a signal of change, right? Synchronicity wise, it's significant to change. Okay, so we're making changes here to get into this 10 of Pentacles. The year of the 9 is about that, right? It's because it's about self. It's about totality and self, and looking at all of these things in self, getting down to the bottom of our beliefs, really figuring out what's best for us in this pursuit of a 10 of Pentacles and a 10 of Cups. Okay. And look, you might have to go out there and experiment a little bit to figure out what that 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups looks like. All right, let's call the year of the 9 our discovery phase, shall we? For those of you that are unsure, don't be afraid to go out there. Don't be afraid to go out there. Do your research, gain some knowledge, okay? Talk to people. Listen, I love observing humans. I love observing humans. As much of a hermit as I am, I also love observing humans. I like to know how they tick. I learn a lot from them. Yeah, I always love the discovery phase. I always want to stay in the discovery phase for sure, right? The student and the teacher, Yeah, and time for an adventure. Ice Wolf, we keep getting that let loose card. No matter what deck it's in, it comes out almost every reading. So some of y'all are a little too uptight right now. You're a 9 life path. Very cool. I'm an 8. I'm an 8 life path. I think, wait a minute. I could be wrong about that. What am I? Is it my anagram that's 8? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, my enneagram is 8. I don't think that's my life path. All right. I'm going to go into this season of the Witch deck. Oh, you are, Alicia. Ha! I'm telling you, this Aries fire is like, it's interesting tonight. Though the waxing crescent moon is always an interesting part of the moon phase for me personally. Your life path 11. Creativity. Aquarius. Woo! Creative visionaries. Antlers. And keening. Release and liberation. And creative expression. Aquarius is all about creative expression and visionary and keening. Okay, what are we going to talk about? Relationships again now? Who's looking for that release? Who's looking for that dramatic release? Man, y'all have a lot of fire energy. This has been like 3 days in a row with your fire energy. I actually can't take it anymore. I feel like I need an air conditioner, and I live in San Francisco. It's just not a thing. Okay. Creative expression, sacral energy, surrendering to visions because you're a visionary with antlers, allowing your magic to be seen. Allowing your magic to be seen. How many of you are on fire right now, but you're sitting in the house? Huh? Because you know so many people want access to your energy right now. I'm in Aries mood too, Miriam. Hey, Julie. Yeah, Scorpio, that would be great. And I should drink some water. I'm telling you, it's so hot in here. I feel like my liquid eyeliner is about to melt off my face. Hi, Irene. Okay. I get it. All right. I get it. I'm the queen of hermit mode. I get it. Hermit mode is about going into the inner sage. It's about going in for that inner wisdom and reflection. Hermit mode can also reflect phases of healing, right? And then coming down the mountain with that sacred knowledge we received from taking the time to heal ourselves, to do the shadow work, to seek knowledge, okay? To tap into our ancient wisdom, past life energy, whatever resonates with you. But the point is that once that's complete, and we know to a certain degree life is always a bit of a healing journey, but once the big chunk of it, of whatever phase that is for you, okay, not that everyone goes through a dark night of the soul, but if you went through a dark night of the soul, it's complete. The goal is the hermit comes off of the mountain. He has the lantern, he has the light. He's about to shine bright and come off the mountain, okay, and shine his light to others. So, are we in hermit mode? Why are we in hermit mode? Are we in hermit mode because we're healing? Are we in hermit mode because we're being overprotective of our energy? This can be a hard topic in a collective like this, because a lot of us are very energetically sensitive, okay? Which can make it hard sometimes to get out of hermit mode. I understand that. Yeah, Dark Night of the Soul. Never want to do that again. Well said, Bunny. Me either. Which is why it was time to start trusting myself again. Trusting myself. Not only start deflecting energy that did not resonate with me, but like burn some bridges, baby. I don't want to set the world on fire. You have 2 PhDs in hermitude, huh, Jimmy? Look, we're not the only neurospicy humans on the planet. Okay, we have to remember that also. Wait a minute, sorry, I'm chatting with you all, and I'm not even. Let me tap in and see what needs to be clarified here. Do we want to clarify anything here? Let's clarify this Keenan card, okay? Somebody feel like they need liberation? Okay, you're full of sacral energy right now, okay? Really, really in a lot of creative energy right now. Okay, the visionary. Somebody's doing a little candle magic. You're the star here. 7 of Cups in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. 3 of Pentacles and 9. Oh, 9 of Cups in reverse. Feeling like you've liberated yourself by removing a lot of optionality in your life. But, which is fair, okay? It's actually really important that we remove a lot of optionality from our life when we're healing, especially when we're healing the emotional space. Because if we don't, it can create an effery. We can end up healing from even more things that we weren't planning on healing on, right? Like we're already down, our vibrations changed, we're in a healing phase. And then if we allow people, places, and things, energies, all these things to come in during that space, then we're kind of attracting that different frequency of energy. And then that can become a shit show. There's no other way to put it, right? So this is smart, right? You removed all optionality, okay? In hermit mode, removing all optionality, healing the emotional space. You want to go back out in the community is what this is telling me with the 3 of Pentacles, or you're at home quilting, either way. Okay. But the thing is there's something going on. Like this is where this release is, right? This is where this feeling is of wanting to scream. Okay. Because now that all optionality has been removed, there's a fear. There's a fear of the 9 of Cups being in reverse. If we step back out and allow others to come in. But here's the thing. You did the work. So if you're allowing others to come in, you know that it's not for them to feed an emotional void. You don't have an emotional void. You've done the healing work. The 7 of Cups in reverse is showing me that there are people here that have done healing work that did it themselves. Okay, maybe you went to therapy or something, I don't know. But you removed all optionality. You removed all opinions of others. You removed beliefs of others. Like you got down with yourself and did the shadow work. So if that's the case, you're in totality of self, right? Like letting other people in is not filling an emotional void. It's enhancing life because humans, like, we need, we're community. We're made to be in community. We're made to have human contact. Okay, we're all energetically connected. I believe we know that, right? I don't have to explain that. All right, I think a lot of us here subscribe to that, right? Okay, that there's like of just the idea of quantum energy and a collective consciousness. We want to be around other people. Now, your motive of going back out is not what it once was. Your motive of letting people into your life is not what it once was because you did the healing and you removed optionality for a period. But now how do we phase it back in? But in the meanwhile of not phasing it back in, okay, not having any kind of emotional connection to other humans is like, it's might start to get a little uncomfortable, right? Yeah, look, you healed heartbreak here with the 3 of Swords in reverse. Unless you're Scorpio, I don't know. Scorpio seems to have it all figured out. He's fine with permanently being in hermit mode, it seems like. You're a rare bird, Scorpio. Oh. So what's going on here? Because they're asking that your magic be seen with the antlers. Oh, look at that. Coming out with the antlers, that your magic would be seen. Double confirmation of getting out of hermit mode, okay? What else do we need to know about this antlers card? I remember when you go out and your magic is seen, and that's the vibration that you're on, you will attract energies at the same vibration. Will you attract dark shadow energies? I don't know. It depends on who you are. Okay. But if you are someone who is like at a high frequency and regularly attract dark shadow energy and you're not sure why, and like you've done the work, like you've done the shadow work, you've done the healing work, then you might want to meditate on talking to somebody about that, because it might be like a gift of communication that you have that you don't really know what to do with. Okay. Six of Swords, moving away from hermit mode. Second confirmation here. Okay. The Six of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. Showing me some kind of graffiti. I can't read it. What more do we need to know about this magic being seen? That you're the magician, that you have all the tools to do this, that you have all the tools to get to that 10 of Pentacles and that 10 of Cups. Now, and remember, the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups is totality, like singular energy totality, where the 10 of Cups usually involves someone else, right? Like whether it's new work partnerships, or whether it's new friendships, or whether it's an intimate partner relationship. Okay, that's the 10 of Cups. Now, if you want to hang out in the 9 of Cups your whole life and the 9 of Pentacles, go you. Like, there's also nothing wrong with that too. That's part of looking at all those beliefs, right? So actually, yeah, they're having me say this because they're saying there's actually people here that don't want a relationship. Like, they don't want an intimate partner relationship, but feel like they should. Like maybe they're not doing something right in life if they're not, kind of thing. Well, that's crap. That's also crap. Okay. What is your 10 of Pentacles? What does your 10 of Cups look like? All right. It's different for everybody, but you have all the tools. You have all the tools to create whatever you want. Okay. And it's good. Like you're not in a headspace about this heartbreak anymore. Okay. About whatever it is that you healed here when you took all optionality out of your life. So, all right. Tell me about being the visionary here with the Aquarius card. Tell me about being the visionary. And look, I don't know what you're working on right now, and you're a visionary and you're working on something. We do have to get out in the world a little bit usually, right? Sometimes we need other tools. Death card in reverse, dig that. Wow, some of you brought yourself back to life here is what they're telling me. Like, you literally brought yourself back to life from we talk about, like, okay, so Four of Swords is about healing, right? It's like a repose and it's healing from heartache. But what they're showing me right now with the Death card in reverse and the King of Pentacles is like a true, like, a true dark night of the soul. Like, a dark night of the soul is not a bump in the road, okay? A dark night of the soul isn't a tower. A dark night of the soul is usually when somebody's complete everything is rocked, okay? And you've bounced back from that. Yeah, with the Five of Swords in reverse and the King of Pentacles and the Death card in reverse. Actually, part of going through that dark night of the soul, Star Child, is what has made you a visionary. Okay, it's part of your vision. It's now part of your where your sacral energy is back. Okay, your sacral energy is back. You're receiving vision from your sacral energy. Tell me more. Yeah, with the Five of Wands in reverse. Look at that, the Tower in reverse. The Tower in reverse and an Ace of Wands. This is badass, Star Child. This is badass. F that Magician in reverse, okay? That we were looking at earlier. There's no magicians in reverse that can touch this. Look at that. Death card in reverse, Tower in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, and Five of Swords in reverse. You did the work. That's serious business right there. That's magical AF. Confirmation from Sky. Leading to what? An Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning here. And you're grounded. This is your energy. You're in this King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, good work, whoever this is. Seriously. This is not you're not stuck. You're not stuck. Okay? Some people get stuck, right? They get stuck in their past timelines. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And didn't we get that resurrection card, or we got salvation card? Get stuck in their old timeline. They can't move past it. You, Star Child, have done that. Okay. It's not going to be a repeat of the past. I can say that. The band is saying that with sureness. It's not going to be a repeat of the past for you. Been there, done that. I've already been through that work. Thank God it's right. Miriam, I agree. Thank God. We're not going back. We're not going back. Not quilting. Julie, you're not quilting. Getting out there, Julie. Putting the quilt down. Ma'am, put the quilt down. Put the quilt down and go strut your fabulous stuff, okay? Only forward. Listen, in self-discovery, you might slip back here and there, but that's okay, because you'll be consciously aware of it immediately, okay? It's all good. All right, telling me to dive back into this witching hour deck. We have somebody new in here. Scorpio must be talking to someone new. Welcome in. Welcome in. Invocation, the power of word. Knowing. Midnight moth, distraction. Flying ointment, let loose every time. Every time. Every time. All right, I feel like an energy of, I feel a little bit of an energy of perfectionism here, okay, in these cards. In invocation, knowing, in midnight moth, okay? This is about the power of our own words, okay? And of course, the power of our own mind. Somebody is creating some distractions for themselves in fear of taking a first step towards something that you want to create. Confirmation from Sky Witch. And it's like, it's a fear, okay? We can do that. I do that too. I buy into my own BS at times, okay? When really the root of it is fear. I'm just scared to step out and do it. So I create all these other things to do rather than do what I'm really on fire for, or I know I really need to do. You'll have to excuse Sky Witch. This is Sky Witch and I's first Lunar New Year together, and it's been rough. Because San Francisco goes all out for about 3 weeks. And so every night there's fireworks. And so she's not herself right now. She's like actually kind of like, she goes through this like shell-shocked energy, and it actually makes me really sad, not just for dogs, but for other animals too. I can't imagine, because they hear at a different frequency, what that must be like for her, because it weirds her out really bad. So I just heard a firework go off too. That's why she just darted out of the room. So it's been tough. It's been tough. I have a lot of love and empathy for my dog. Okay. So, um, so there's something in the mind, okay? There's something in the mind that you're creating a distraction to not take a first step on something, okay? And what they're asking is that um it's important to change the power of your word with this, okay? When we talk about invoking something, okay, and like evocation of emotions, if we have an emotional attachment to an idea of vision. We had that Aquarius card, visionary, okay, and creativity. A lot of you are working in some kind of creative energy. You have this creative idea, okay. It's important actually to have an emotional attachment to it, because if we don't have an emotional attachment to it, it's probably not going to mean that much to us in the end, okay. We're going to just keep putting it aside. So they're saying check in if you have an emotional attachment to it. If not, it might be something that you feel you need to do or have to do, okay? But maybe not fully doing it your own way, maybe not fully diving into your creativity with it. But for some of you, what's happening here is that you're creating you're creating distractions for yourself to take the first step, and it's really just scary because it's something new. It's something new that you want to create. It's something that you want to put out in the world, and you don't know how just how people are going to receive it. And so it's important here with this the power of words, recognizing the power of your own words with self. If you're like me and you're very introspective, okay, and spend a lot of time alone, I know I got a lot of hermits here, okay, it's our thoughts are our words too, right? So what are you telling yourself about taking this first step? And they're also suggesting maybe there's a little mirror magic that needs to happen around this, okay. The let loose card it's like a fear. That's not normally what we get off of that card, but what they're telling me is there's like a fear, there's like some kind of fear here about for some of you about completely stepping out with something. What are you like, what's happening here? What are you creating? Because it's like it's a big deal. It feels like it's out of like the normal scope of things you do, or maybe the normal scope of how you express yourself, or I don't know, the normal scope of how you create, how you look. Like somebody's wanting to make a very big change within their like, and it's being driven by this creative and sacral energy, which is really, really awesome. But I can feel like I can feel it's like to a degree, it's like a 180 from anything that you've ever done. So there's a little fear of how it's going to be received. Uh, who cares? Who cares how it's received? Do you really want to do it? Is it setting your heart on fire? Do it. Okay. Let loose and do it. So what gets you to this space of letting go? Okay. To be able to just hang out in your star pasties and fly on your broom over the moon. Okay. And feel great about it. Okay. Dye your hair teal, whatever it might be. Okay. What's it going to take to get to that level of freedom? Okay. Where you're not scared to take this first step and not creating distractions and not creating thoughts, self-defeating thoughts about this. Is Zane here tonight? Come on, that's totally, look, she's wearing star pasties. I'm not making it up. So what is it? What's it going to take to get there, Star Child? Because it's not from the lack of energy. Like, I can feel it. It's still hot in here. Like, you're full of that sacral, creative, sexual energy right now. So what is it going to take to allow yourself to just be you, do you, create whatever this is that you want to create? Because this is really abundant energy when we're in this energy. And I have been feeling a buildup of this energy in this collective since November. Okay. And it's getting hot in here. All right. So what's up? Is Zane here? Hi, Zane. Zane, you are here. Hi. What's it gonna take to see a picture of you in a fun wig, Zane? That's what I was gonna say. Okay. I don't feel like we need to clarify these anymore. Let's pull out a few more. Wig snatched. What is it gonna take, y'all? Because this is don't waste this sacred creative energy. You can manifest a lot from this. Okay, whatever you want, whatever creative endeavors, whatever ways you want to express yourself. Okay. And relationships, and everything. There's nothing. This is the most powerful energy on the planet. Don't hold yourself back from it. The only thing that would be holding you back is like a fear of failure. We said we're in the discovery phase, okay? Or a fear of how others might perceive it. And I say, fuck them. Miriam, send a friend request to me at Morgan Black Tarot. Never. Jimmy, I don't know. Is there a Jenny coming into your life, Jimmy? Jimmy, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do with all of that energy. What do you do with all of that energy? Besides the whole state getting an energetic upgrade being around you. But what are you doing? To the grave, secrets. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Deep being, self-love, and acceptance, mud and moss, stagnation. Okay. This is really specific. Okay. There may be someone who ends up watching this reading or might be on this thread right now that is fearful about something about the past coming out. If they step into some kind of space to be seen, right? Like, I don't know, somebody wants to be a content creator, a writer. Something that would get someone's on fire for an idea that they want to serve to the masses, but then there's like this fear about the past. But you're being asked to go in deep for self-love and acceptance, because this is not something that should cause stagnation. Okay. And that these fears that it says take to the grave, okay, these secrets are not, well, they're telling me like there's like projected perceptions of how you will be viewed by others if this were to come out. And nah. Look at, if this resonates with someone, look at your belief around that. Okay. Look at your belief around that. Why you believe that. because it's not true, is what they're telling me. It's not true. It's not true, but it's causing a stagnation in the mind to take that first step. Okay. Somebody's in freeze mode. It's causing a stagnation in the mind to take that first step. But you're being asked to accept yourself to the deepest level because you've healed this wound. Okay. You've healed this wound. I don't know if I need to dig into this secrets card anymore. Let me see. Let me just get a couple more cards. I'm not going to spill any personal information on here, but so that it's specific, but it's also general because I don't like to get too personal on these lives because I know there's a lot of people watching and there's people that will watch afterwards. But no, if there is something in your past that you're concerned about becoming public, there's almost like a, there's a twisted view in this because there's a view that like it would hurt something here. It would hurt. No. Yeah, it's slowing somebody down. There's an Ace of Pentacles here in the Chariot. No. Nine of Wands in reverse. Excuse me, in the upright behind the moon. Yeah, okay. So behind the moon is illusion here with the Seven of Cups, okay? And there's with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? What's really going on is the Wheel of Fortune. There's an illusion. Someone has an illusion of a perception of like, if I step out and do this, if then X, Y, and Z comes to the surface. No, it's an illusion. They're even showing me this mirror magic. Someone either told you that, or that's a belief that you have because of some kind of shame or guilt or something that you felt in the past. Okay. Actually, if anything else, know that if it does come out, okay, it's just gonna show your authenticity. Okay. It's part of your story. It's part of your timeline. So with whoever this resonates with, it's important to look at that there's still some kind of like you experience some kind of victim blaming or, or shame and guilt. I mean, we've all experienced that in our lives, but there's something particular. There's a particular incident that you're scared if like you step out into the public, that if that stuff comes out, that you don't want to go there. I can feel this like ick feeling. Okay. But it's a false perception, okay? It's not something that should be holding you back. It's not something that should be holding you back. The power of your words are very, very, very important at this time, okay? Okay, I'm not going to go into that energy anymore. But know it's an illusion in the thoughts, okay? It's not real. Yeah. Hi, Tarot in the Shadows. What's up? Yeah, you would be better off to send to Screamstress or to Zane because you won't have as much of a weight. If you message me, sorry. Witch shaming. That's right. Damn witch shaming. Those old persecution wounds. Kick that out of our space. All right. Oh, witch shaming. As above, so below. Manifestation, the initiation, the sacred test. You're being tested to step out with something. You are being tested to step out with something right now. This is a test in trusting yourself, whatever this is. Someone is going through a million scenarios in their mind why they shouldn't. Yeah, it's something that your heart's on fire about. Like you know in your heart of hearts, it's something that you're supposed to do. Soul family, coven. The flames, transformation. Okay. Who's going to support you in this transformation? Okay, I feel like at the beginning of this live, we were channeling some like right, like some non-supportive kind of ick, like familial energy. Okay, it's time to find that new soul family. That wants to see you on fire in the flames here, in the transformation, in your fire energy. Look how fabulous he is in that card. Never pay attention to this card. Look at that jacket he's got on. Look at that. He's looking pretty fabulous there in the flames, okay? I like that coat, man. Yeah, and so this is a test. This is a test to trust yourself. Okay, with this initiation card, because there is something that you want to manifest here. Okay, for some of you, it might be a relationship. We did have some stuff come out about that tonight. And we also just had a lot of stuff come out about like visionary creativity. It's all sacral energy. You can manifest anything you want with that sacral energy. Okay. Tell me more about this transformation in this test. If you have people that are okay, we don't all have to agree with each other. All right. I think I make that very clear around here, okay? I believe in like unity through diversity, okay? We don't all have to have the same beliefs. We don't have to, that's bullshit, okay? I don't need to be stroked. I'm not here to stroke you, okay? We all have energetic sovereignty. All right? So there may be people around you that don't agree with what you do or don't have the same vision as you. They're doing something different with their lives. Great. That's the way that it should be. But like if there is anyone in your life that is actively coming up against what you want to manifest, whether it be like through words, through like emotions, through actions, anything like that, nix them. Nix them. Nix them. They don't deserve to be in your energy. Because this is something big here, okay? Like this is, I can feel like this is a trail that's been happening, like I said, like I feel like since November. I feel like it really kicked off like around November. There's something really just sacred to your heart here, okay? So find that soul family, those people that will cheer you on in that transformation. Okay. Nixum. That would be a cool name. I was stuck for many years too, Julie. My God. My God. And it so repressed my creative energy. Ugh. God, even to think about it now. Tell us about this sacred test. The test is the 5 of Cups in reverse and the Lovers. Make a decision to choose you. No regrets, no guilt, no shame, no projecting any weirdness of yourself about the past, okay? And what people might think about your past, what people might think about the future, about what you're creating. None of that, Star Child. None of that, okay? You are your most fabulous creation, and you're being asked to trust yourself right now. You were given some kind of downloads. If something just sets your heart on fire, it's a download. It's a download of something you're supposed to create, something you're supposed to birth into this world. You're a creator. And there will be people that won't like your creations. And that's okay because it's not for them. It's not for them. Okay. And maybe it's just for you. Maybe you're creating something solely just for you. Okay. Whether you're creating something solely just for you or you're creating something you want to put out there. Okay. Because definitely did channel that energy too. Because someone was worried about some things coming up that I feel like somebody wants to like do content creation or something. Find these people that will support you. And if you're vibrating in like that authentic state, it will attract energies that will be that soul family that will support you. I can say that hands down. That happened when I started this channel. I was scared to death to start this channel, to death. Okay, I came out of a really like rough 10 years of being in like a very like right-wing, like dogmatic social space. But that's not who I am. This is me. This is right. Like, this is my authenticity. So I was so scared. I had no support. I had no support at all from people that I had known for a long time. Nobody was happy about what I was doing. You know what I did? I fucking blocked them all. I blocked them all. And then I found you all. You know what I mean? Just being in that authentic space attracted other people that were in their authentic space. And I'm so grateful. So grateful for this star tribe. And I've been fortunate to become very, very close with some people that show up on this channel and like, man, soul family, it's soul family, you know? And again, we don't all believe the same things, but we allow each other to be ourselves, to be our authentic selves. We understand that collective consciousness, how unity is happening through diversity, which actually is a bit different than the word coven, I will say, just from a language standpoint, right? Coven is about a group of people that all have the same beliefs. That's not how we roll around here, okay? You're free to be you and I'm free to be me, but like you will, if you're willing to take that step out, to take that leap of faith in yourself, of those things that have been placed on your heart, you will attract people that are doing the same, so that you can support each other. Okay? I can say that like hands down, wholeheartedly, because I've experienced it with this YouTube channel. Okay. And yeah, there's always going to be people that don't agree and don't support. And yeah, it's really painful when it's like familial, right? When it's people that you've known for like a long time, but they're not coming on the journey, right? They're not coming on the journey, but I'm not staying on their journey. I'm not staying on their timeline. Okay. When certain things have been placed in my heart, no way. It's not healing. It's not wholeness. All right, tell me more about this transformation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 7 of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Princess of Wands in reverse. This is just a repeating message. What they're saying is get rid of anything. Get rid of anything or anyone that's keeping you out of your sun. It's keeping you out of your sun. It's not, you're not obligated. You're not obligated. You're not. We believe we are. Sometimes it's hard. I know, I've been there. But you're not. And you know, the truth at the end of the day is anyone that doesn't want to see you happy and healed and living your best life, what's their motive? Their motive is they can't be an energy sucking vampire anymore. Towards your energy and your time and your resources, okay? Again, Death card in reverse again. And the 9 of Swords in reverse, okay? And with the King of Swords in reverse, they're telling you there are a lot of energies that have had seem to have a lot of opinions about your life. Okay? No. It's not putting you up in your head. Okay? And it's not going to put a death to your spirit. You're very resilient, is what they're telling me. You're very, very resilient. Okay? But why put any energy towards it? Because they're showing me something. Yeah, no return on their investment. Pity, right? Are you talking about the Ghost Seer app? It's acting funky. Anyway, Star Child, there's just something on your heart that's really important to you. Okay? I don't know what that is. If it's a relationship, if it's a move, if it's a lifestyle, if it's a creative project, but it's all part of you being a creator, and it's all part of you being a masterpiece. Okay? And you know, down with anyone who wants to get in the way of your full energy. It's a test, though. It's not an easy test. It's not an easy test to advocate for ourselves. It's not an easy test to move on. It's not an easy test to say goodbye. But there is soul family here for you. Okay? There's soul family. There's people that are going to love and support you through your transformation, through your trials and errors, through your discovery phase. Yeah, that's right. Castle's burning and witches burning. Gets a little toasty. Oh, what you gonna do about those tests, bunny rabbit? What you gonna do? Robert, will it help you? That's the space to start on that. Okay. If writing a story about your life is going to help you in some way, that would be the primary motivation to do it. And I'm sure it is going to help others. But if that's being placed on your heart, there's a reason for it. There's going to be something healing in it for you also. Actually physically writing it down and moving the energy out into paper. And then hell yeah. Are you kidding me? This is the human experience. We're seeing effed up stuff every day. What does anyone have to hide anymore? Why is anyone wearing masks? Why is anyone living in personas? Are you kidding me? This place is an ish show. Let's get real. Maybe people would actually start being themselves and allowing themselves that freedom. Everyone wouldn't be so damn tangled up. My God, there's so much anxiety and drama in the world. Ugh. It's exhausting to even think about it. I feel like I have to go take a nap now. Thanks, Tarot in the Shadows. I'm grateful that you're here. It is. It's a lot, right? And it's everyone trying to push their values on everyone else, and everybody's got to be on the same team. And it's like, why? Why does everyone feel the need to be right? Like, none of us have it right. I don't know what's up. None of us do. We're all here wanting to figure it out. We all want to know what the purpose is, right? But nobody's got all the answers, damn it. So stop oppressing people. I know, Candy. I've been single for a couple of years now, and I got to tell you, it's very drama-free. And although I would like, to put my toe in the water and possibly manifest someone, there is that little bit of fear in me too. I am being a little double-minded about it because I got lots of zen in my life. I got a drama-free life, and I kind of dig it. I really dig it, actually. I can't let anybody rob my peace. Oh, not like it's been in the past. That will never happen again. Yeah, and that's cool, Candy. Like, it's all about we're here to manifest the life that we want. If we're manifesting the life that we want, we're going to be more creative. We're going to create more things, right? If we're stuck in chaos and drama and people pleasing and all of the above. Like it squelches all that creative sacral energy. Oh, not going back. We're not going back. All right, y'all. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I got to dip my toe into your fire energy tonight, because that fire energy that was coming through today was like I could feel it too. I'm like, this isn't the collective's energy. It's not my energy. I can tell it wasn't my energy, and I'm like, I don't feel like this is the Star Tribe's energy either. But glad to see that you're utilizing that fire sacral energy rather than walking around being pissed off at everybody. Oh, all right, y'all. Well, as always, it has been a blast hanging out with you. And we'll see you for a collective reading on Thursday. You're so welcome, Ice Wolf. It's so good to see all of you. And thank you to everyone new who's in the chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us. It's so nice to feel new energy, see new faces. Okay, y'all. I'll see you on the flip side.